Have you ever stood alone on a quiet shore at night and truly looked at the ocean? Not just glanced at it, but actually felt its presence? Because the ocean you see during the day, calm, blue, and beautiful, is not the same ocean that exists in the darkness. Because as night falls, the waves begin to sound different. The wind carries a strange whisper, and the water feels alive, almost as if it is calling you closer. And the question is, why does it call you? What is it hiding beneath that endless surface? Is the ocean just water? Or is it an entirely different world that humanity has barely begun to understand? The ocean is where the known world ends and the unknown begins, because beyond a certain depth, sunlight disappears. And after that, there is nothing but darkness. A darkness so deep that it feels like it can swallow not just light, but also logic. And this is what makes the ocean so terrifying, because where knowledge ends, fear begins. And in that fear, there are mysteries that have remained unsolved for centuries. Because even though humanity has reached space, walked on the moon, and explored distant planets, the truth is, we still do not fully understand the depths of our own oceans. Welcome to Z Mystery, the place where we do not just tell stories, but reveal the hidden realities of this world. And in today's video, we are taking you deep into the most dangerous seas on Earth, places where every wave is a threat, every storm is a test, and every silence hides a story that was never meant to be told. These are not just locations, they are warnings, because entering these waters is not just a journey, it is a gamble with fate itself. Let us begin with a place that has puzzled scientists, terrified pilots, and fascinated the world for decades: Bermuda Triangle. A region where ships and aircraft have vanished without a trace. Not one or two, but hundreds, disappearing as if they were never there. Pilots have reported their instruments suddenly failing, compasses spinning uncontrollably, and a strange disorientation, as if reality itself had shifted. In 1945, 5 U.S. Navy planes, known as Flight 19, entered this region on a routine mission, but they never returned. Their final message was filled with confusion and fear, as they said they could not determine their direction and everything looked strange. And then there was silence, permanent silence. Some believe it is caused by magnetic anomalies. Others claim it is a gateway to another dimension, but the truth remains unknown, and perhaps that is what makes it even more terrifying. If you think that is just mystery, then the next sea is pure raw power. Drake Passage. Located between South America and Antarctica, this is where the ocean shows its true strength. The waves here can rise like towering walls, reaching up to 50 or even 60 feet. The winds never seem to stop, and the water is never calm. Ships crossing this passage are thrown around like toys, and those who have experienced it describe it not as a route, but as a survival test, because every second feels like the ocean is trying to pull you into its depths. This is where human confidence fades and nature takes control. Then comes a sea that is dangerous not only because of nature, but also because of human conflict. South China Sea, one of the busiest shipping routes in the world, where thousands of vessels pass every day, yet safety is never guaranteed. Powerful storms strike without warning, and ongoing political tensions make the region even more unstable. Sometimes ships are lost not just to the sea, but to conflict, turning this vital trade route into a place where danger exists both above and below the surface. Now imagine a sea that appears calm, silent, almost lifeless, yet hides a terrifying truth beneath. Black Sea. Deep within its waters, oxygen almost completely disappears, creating a zone where life cannot survive. Anything that sinks into its depths remains preserved for centuries because there are no organisms to break it down. It is known as a dead zone, a place where there is no movement, no sound, no life, just an endless stillness that feels unnatural, as if time itself has stopped. And this silence is not peaceful, it is haunting. Closer to home lies another dangerous body of water, Arabian Sea, connected to the coasts of Pakistan, where thousands of fishermen go out every day in search of livelihood. Yet every journey carries risk, because storms here can rise suddenly and violently, giving no time to escape. Many boats never return, leaving behind families who wait endlessly for loved ones who are never coming back. This sea gives life, but it can take it away just as easily. And finally, we reach the most unforgiving ocean of them all, Southern Ocean, surrounding Antarctica, where conditions are so extreme that survival itself becomes nearly impossible. The winds here are among the strongest on Earth, The waves are relentless, and the water is so cold that if a person falls in, their body begins to shut down within minutes. There is no mercy here, no second chances, only the raw, brutal force of nature reminding humanity of its limits. These were the most dangerous seas in the world, places that remind us that no matter how advanced we become, we are still powerless in front of nature. The ocean is beautiful, but beneath that beauty lies danger, mystery, and a depth we may never fully understand. It attracts us, it fascinates us, but at the same time it warns us to stay away. And perhaps that is why the ocean will always remain one of the greatest mysteries of our planet. If you enjoy videos that do not just inform you but make you feel something deeper, then make sure to subscribe to Z Mystery, because here we uncover the truths that the world often ignores. Like this video, share it with your friends, and tell us in the comments, would you ever dare to travel through these deadly seas? Or is it enough just to hear their stories? Because remember, there is still so much in this world that we do not understand, and we will continue to bring those mysteries to you. This is Z Mystery, where every story is real and every reality hides a deeper mystery. And we will see you in the next video with another shocking truth.